Magandang araw mga boss, kamusta ang buhay-buhay? So hindi pwedeng kupal ka na lang palagi, dapat may mga matutuhan ka rin. So ngayon, tatalakayin natin ang isang paksa sa Lives and Works of Rizal at ito ay ang Samahang Liga Filipina. So noong June 26, 1892, nang makabalik si Rizal sa Pilipinas ay sinalubong siya ng kanyang mga kababayan at kanyang mga kaibigan. At makalipas lamang ang isang linggo ng pananatili niya sa Pilipinas, ay naisipan niyang magtatag ng isang samahan. So sa kasagsagan ng gabi, noong July 3, 1892, sa house number 176, Ilaya Street, Tondo, Manila, ay formal na itinatag ni Rizal ang Samahang Liga Filipina. At ang mga pangunahing layunin ng samahang ito ay ang matulungan na maalagaan at maproteksyonan ang bawat kasapi nito. At isinusulong rin ng samahang ito na magkaroon ng pagkakaisa ang bawat Pilipinong para sa ikabubuti ng lahat. At ang samahan ay nagkaroon ng motto sa wikang Latin at ito ang Bonus and Star Omnium o sa wikang Ingles ay One Like All, na nagkakahulugan na ang bawat isa sa atin ay magkakapantay-pantay lamang.
Good day everyone. This time we are going to talk about the aims or the goals of the La Liga Filipina. First is to unite the whole archipelago into one compact, vigorous, and homogeneous body. So because basically one of the aims or the goals of La Liga Filipina is for us to have unity and strong in a way, not in a way na mukalaban ta sa atong colonizers at that time, but we must be strong in a way na makita sa atoa ang solidarity sa atong nationality. Second is the mutual protection in every want and necessities. So this one promotes mutual aid sa mga members sa Liga Filipina. This also fosters solidarity. Just for example, na ay challenges nga mag-occur. So if tayo challenges nga mag-occur na ay mutual protection or magtinabagay ang mga members sa Liga Filipina na ma-overcome to nga challenge. And ang kadto nga protection is pantay-pantay sa mga members sa mga membro sa La Liga Filipina. Third is the defense against all violence and injustices. So La Liga Filipina serves as shield sa mga tao para maprotektahan sila during when it comes sa mga violences or injustices, especially ito nga during sa time ni Rizal where grabe ang oppression ato. So isa sa aim sa La Liga Filipina is protektahan to nga mga taong walang kalaban-laban good para ma-save sila sa mga violence and injustices ang ginahimo sa mga Spaniards that time. Fourth is the encouragement of instruction, agriculture, and commerce. So, ang La Liga Filipina, wala lang siya naga-provide og protection para sa mga tao, but also encourage po sila nga mag-enhance ang ilahang community when it comes to agriculture, sa ilahang economy, and other things para sa betterment sa kinabuhi sa mga tao ato nga time and sa betterment sa Philippines. Fifth is the study and application of reforms. Now, reforms means change. So, sila Rizal or the La Liga Filipina is also aiming for change. Change in a way nga positive change, just like, di ba, that time kay grabe man ang oppression, grabe ang kanang mga Spaniards ato nga time. So ang aim po sa La Liga Filipina is to have change og ma-apply ni nga changes para sa betterment sa mga tao nga sinasakupan ng La Liga Filipina or the members of La Liga Filipina or the whole Philippines. So those are the 5 aims of La Liga Filipina. And to sum it up, the aims of La Liga Filipina is for us to have unity, to provide equal protection, to have reforms for the betterment of the country, especially sa mga Filipinos, and lastly, para muunlad pa ang Pilipinas, especially sa aspect of economy, sa education and agriculture. So even though short-lived raang short raang time sa La Liga Filipina, it still had a lasting impact sa Philippine reform and revolutionary movement.
Good day, everyone. Now, we are done tackling the aims of the Constitution of La Liga Filipina. Then, let's proceed to the Constitution of the La Liga Filipina forms. There are 7 forms in the Constitution of La Liga Filipina. The first form is to set these ends in operation, a popular council, a provincial council, and a supreme council shall be created. So, to make this everything work daw, La Liga Filipina decided to create 3 groups, which is the Popular Council, the Provincial Council, and the Supreme Council. Popular Council, this is like a team in a small area or town. Their job is to organize the members there and make sure they follow the rules and work together. So, ang gimanage sa Popular Council is kanang small area lang daw or town or kanang their job is to organize and make sure they follow the rules and work together. Mura na ang role sa Popular Council. Then, ang Provincial Council is this team is in charge of a larger area like a province. They help all the smaller teams or the Popular Council in their area to work together and stay united. So, ang kaning Provincial Council, larger area na siya na in charge like a province. Unlike sa Popular Council nga small area lang or town ang iyang kuan. Sa Provincial Council is larger area na siya. Dito niya kanang ginatabangan nila ang small town or katong mga Popular Council good pag handle sa mga tao to work together. Mo na ang role sa Provincial Council. Then the Supreme Council, this is the top group that leads the entire La Liga Filipina. They make the big decisions and make sure everything across the country is going according to the plan. So, ang Supreme Councils, mo na siya ang pinakataas gyud sa ilaha, sa entire La Liga Filipina. Sila ang nagkuan og big decisions, kanang sila gyud naghatag og big decisions para ma-make sure nila nga across the country is going according to their plan. Mo na ang kuan kanang dako kayo og role ang Supreme Council kay na under niya ang Provincial Council ug ang Popular Council. So, basically, each of these councils has a specific role and together they make sure the group runs smoothly, which is the La Liga Filipina. The second form is each council shall consist a chief, a fiscal, a treasurer, a secretary, and members. Each council in La Liga Filipina daw is made up of important leaders who have different jobs. The chief, the fiscal, treasurer, secretary, and members. The chief is the leader of the group. These persons make sure everything is working well and everyone is doing their job. So, ang kanang chief, mo na ang leader sa isa ka council. Mo na siya ang kanang nag-make sure na everything is doing well and everyone is doing their job. Then, the second one is fiscal. The one who makes sure people are following the rules and behaving properly. They also handle any issues or disagreements. So, ang role sa fiscal in any council daw is kanang sila ang make sure is good kung ang mga members nila or mga people is follow sa rules and behave properly. Wala sila nilabag sa rules, sila ang nagkuan. Then, they also the one who handles the issues or kung may mga issues, sila ang nag-handle, which is the fiscal. Then, ang treasurer, these persons is in charge of the group's money, making sure it's used wisely and kept safe. So, ang treasurer, so, familiar naman sa treasurer, so, ang kuan nila, role nila is keep og money, sila ang nagakuan sa mga funds. So, sa ilaha daw, each council daw, ang treasurer mo yung naga-in-charge sa group's money. Making sure nga gamiton to nila sa tama nga kuan or dili nila ginagasto gud bisag unsa lang og ma-keep safe ang money dili mawala. Then, secretary, they take notes during meetings and keep track of important information like what decisions are made. So ang secretary is na muna siya ang nagalista sa mga information or sila ang nagasulat gud sa mga gimitingan sa isa ka council para makuan, para dili makalimtan og ang kadang mga important information nakasulat gud siya, og mga decisions nga mga gipambuhat nila naka take note jud siya. Mo na ang role sa secretary. Members, these are the people in the council who help with different tasks and make sure everything runs smoothly. So ang members mo na siya ang mga tao gud nga nagatabang sa mga council sa lahi-lahi nga mga buluhaton. Sila ang kuan kanang if they are working together, so na make sure jud nga everything runs smoothly. Mo na ang members, kay kung dili mag-work together imong members, so chaotic kaayo inyuhang pakikisama. So mo na siya, together they work as a team to lead their council and achieve the group goals. So kana silang tanan, like ang mga chief, fiscal, treasurer, secretary, members, mag-work na sila as a team para ma-achieve nila ang group's goals. Mo na ang kuan sa mo na ang mga sulod sa council, each council in the Liga Filipina. The third one is the Supreme Council shall consist of the provincial chiefs, just as the provincial council shall be composed of the popular chiefs. So basically, the Supreme Council daw is made up of leaders from the provinces, while the Provincial Council is made up of the leaders from smaller local communities within those provinces. So, ang kadang Supreme Council kay mo na ang iyang under ana iniya isa katong mga provincial chiefs. So, mo na siya ang under sa Supreme Council. Then ang under pod sa Supreme Council is ang katong mga popular chiefs, katong na leaders sa popular or sa smaller town. Mo na ang kuan nila, mo na ang number 3 nga form. Then the number 4 is the Supreme Council shall have command of the Liga Filipina and shall deal directly with the provincial chiefs and popular chiefs. So Supreme Council is the top team that guides and works with the leaders from different provinces and towns to help La Liga Filipina reach its goals. So ang Supreme Council is kanang, di ba, ang Supreme Council is muna ang pinakataas or pinakadako or dako kayo ranks among the La Liga Filipina Constitution. So ang Supreme Council ang nagakommand and shall deal directly sa provincial chiefs and popular chiefs. So ang Supreme Council muna siya ang mag-command jud directly sa popular chiefs and the provincial chiefs. Kay siya may pinaka-head yun sa La Liga Filipina. Then, number 5, the Supreme Council shall have command of the popular chiefs. So, the Supreme Council is in charge of the popular chiefs, which means ang Supreme Council daw ang mag-command sa mga popular chiefs o katong leaders sa popular council, which is kanang kuan sa small area or town. Then number 6 is the popular council only shall have commands of the members. So the popular council is in charge of the members in their local area. Wala na sila ilaing atimanon, kundi ang ilahang members lang sa ilahang assigned groups or sa ilahang area nga kung asa sila na-assign. Mura na ang kuan jud sa role sa popular council. Sa ilaha yung local area siya mag-command or in charge. Last form is each provincial council and popular council shall adopt a name different from that of their locality or region. So, each provincial council and popular councils need to choose a special name that is not the same as the name of the town area they are in. So, kailangan nila mag-create og unique name para makuha ang ilahang identity. Here is the reason why. Para unique identity. By picking a different name, the councils can create their own identity and show that they are part of something bigger than just their local area. So maano na nila ilahang kuan identity. Then team spirit. A unique name can help members feel like they are part of special group with a common purpose rather than just being connected to their town or region. So maana siya one of the reason why dapat mag-create og special name ang each council. Then unity among members. Using different names helps show that even though they are from different places, everyone is working together for the same goals and ideas. So in simple words, the council choose special names so they can stand out, feel united, and show they are part of the La Liga Filipina together. And so I have a question. In your own understanding, what is the Provincial Council, Popular Council, and Supreme Council, and what is their role in the La Liga Filipina? Nganong gibuhat na or nganong gi-create na para mabuo ang Constitution of the La Liga Filipina? That's all, and then let's proceed to the next reporters. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Xavier D. Andaya, and I will be discussing the last topic or the last subtopic of this report, namely the La Liga Filipina. And the topic or the subtopics that will be covered in this part will be the different council of the La Liga Filipina and the funds and how they have used the funds during those time. So, to start this report, the aims of the Liga were to be carried out through the creation of a governing body composed of 3 council, which are the Supreme Council, the Provincial Council, and the Popular Council. So the organizational structure of the La Liga Filipina was designed to ensure that its goal could be effectively carried out. The La Liga Filipina, of course, had its own governing body. It was a hierarchical structure with 3 different levels of leadership. So when we say hierarchical, there is a pagkasunod-sunod from lower to higher. So that's what we mean with the council. So when we start at the highest form or level of leadership, we have the Supreme Council. The second one is the Provincial Council, and the last one is the Popular Council. So let's tackle on the Supreme Council. So this was the top decision-making body of the organization. Whatever happens around the organization, they will have the last say on whether the proposed let's say if they have proposed anything, sila ang magbuot kung i-implement ba na or ibasura ba na. So they are responsible for guiding the overall direction of the Liga. Kung sa man ang flow sa Liga, sila ang magbuot, sila ang pinaka-top or decision-making body, sila ang kanang murag figurehead sa La Liga Filipina. So siya ang Supreme Council. So the second one is the Provincial Council. So these councils operated at the council level, helping to manage and coordinate efforts in different regions of the country. So kaning Provincial Council, they oversee, they supervise in different regions of the country during the time of La Liga Filipina. So for example of this, if we relate it now, like for example, we are in the province of Davao Oriental. So who would be the Provincial Council? The governor. He is the Provincial Council, including pod ang iyang mga tao-tao. So mao sila ang Provincial Council. So they are scattered around the country before to coordinate or manage ang different regions sa country sa una. So muna siya ang Provincial Council. So when we say naman Popular Council, these likely represented the grassroots level. So when we say grassroots, they foresee the local communities of the country during the time of La Liga Filipina. They ensure that the Liga's activities were executed in local communities. So kung unsa man ang gipang implement na mga activities from the Supreme Council to Provincial Council, i-disseminate na dito sa Popular Council, and the activities that is disseminated, sila ang mag-execute ana to the local communities. So this structure ensured that the Liga Filipina had a clear organization and resources to support its local goals or to support its goals, while also allowing its members to come together as one. So they have structured the La Liga Filipina in a clear manner. Organize nila tarong ang hierarchical leadership from the Supreme Council down to the Popular Council para naay kanang murag organization or kanang murag masaayos in every level of leadership, and while also allowing its members to come together as one. So let's proceed to the membership dues. So each member was required to pay small fee of 10 centavos per month. This was a contribution, but collectively it provided funds to support the Liga activities, including education, legal aid, and economic initiatives. So we can relate the membership dues during the La Liga Filipina as tax nowadays. So kadtong mga gipang bayad sa mga members sa La Liga Filipina is used in different aspect of the goal of the Liga Filipina. So we have in education, we have legal aid and economic initiatives. So 10 centavos lang yun ang ilang ginapangayo sa una per month. That was actually monthly. So ano siya ang membership dues. The members would pay 10 centavos monthly. So next we have symbolic names. Members had the freedom to choose symbolic names for themselves. This could serve multiple purposes. First, it could allow members to protect their identity, which was important in an organization that was advocating for reforms under oppressive colonial regimes. They have these symbolic names for them to hide their identity, for them to protect their identity, because if the Spanish would kanang murag ma-apprehend na sila, they would be in danger because the name, if wala sila symbolic names, madali ra sila ma-track sa una. So the second purpose would be their symbolic names could also reflect their ideals, values, or aspirations. So we have examples here. Just like Emilio Jacinto, ang iyang symbolic names as Pinkian. Andres Bonifacio as like May Pag-asa. So mga na siya ang symbolic names nila sa una. Although symbolic names in La Liga Filipina was not widely documented. So wala jay kanang murag grabing a record sa una about the symbolic names of La Liga Filipina. So the second coverage of this report or this subtopics is the funds usage. So katong mga ginapang donate or ginahatag na 10 centavo sa mga members sa La Liga Filipina monthly. So mo ni siya ang usage nila. So the first fund usage would be the educational support. Number 1 is the member or his son who while not having the means shall show application and great capacity shall be sustained. So the meaning of the first fund usage is the educational support. So if a member or his son demonstrated potential and dedication but lacked financial resources, the Liga would provide financial assistance to support their education. So if ang member or ang iyang anak nag-show og potential, ang La Liga Filipina ang maghatag og financial resources para masustain niya ang iyang education. So this reflects the Liga's emphasis on the importance of education for individual and national progress. So nag-highlight ni siya sa core aims of the Liga Filipina, which is ang education for individual para pod sa national progress. Kay kung mulambo ang education, mulambo pod ang national progress. There would be a national progress. So the second one is the poor shall be supported in his right against any powerful person. So the second one is all about legal and social support for the poor. So this means that the Liga pledged to defend poor members who were facing injustices from powerful individuals. So during those time, oppression was really prominent. So the Spanish was really in authority. This aimed to protect vulnerable members of society and ensure that their rights were upheld. So if a member or a Filipino was like accused of something or kanang murag na persecute siya nga something nga wala niya gibuhat, the Liga Filipina would have its local and social support for them. So even when they faced opposition from influential figures, even though naasit na kanang murag barricade or kanang murag opposition, gipadayon gyapon nila ning kung asa nila ikuan gamiton ang funds nila. So it's all about the legal and social support. So the third one would be the member who shall have suffered any loss shall be aided. So this means that if a member experiences any significant loss, such as financial setbacks or property damage, the Liga would provide assistance. So ang Liga mag-provide na siya og kanang financial assistance or any assistance that they could give if ang ilang members had suffered some significant loss. So it states here that who shall have suffered any loss shall be aided. So they would aid any members or members nila nga nagsuffer ilang tabangan. This mutual aid was a way to ensure that members had a support network during times of difficulty. So isa ni sa ilang way para masiguro gyud nga ang members sa La Liga Filipina is makaasa gyud nga sa panahon nga nagkalisod sila na himutabang sa ilaha. So this is all about aid for members who suffered losses. So mao na siya ang third fund usage. So the fourth one is capital shall be loaned to the member who shall need it for an industry or agriculture. So this means that the Liga would provide capital to members who needed it to start or expand businesses. So mag-loan, or if ang member sa La Liga Filipina, there is a certain member of La Liga Filipina na mag-loan para sa iyang business, tagaan ni nila og mag-provide sila, particularly in agriculture and industry. So kani ilang ginabuhat, this reflects the Liga's goal of fostering economic independence and self-sufficiency among Filipinos by promoting local enterprise. Naghatag sila og loan, nag-foster sila og economic independence and self-sufficiency among Filipinos. So that means this is also connected to their core aims, which is ang national progress. So magpa-loan sila para sa mga members nga gusto magpa-expand og businesses. So this is all about loans for industry and agriculture. So the fifth one is the introduction of machines and industries, new or necessary in the country, shall be favored. So this means that the Liga aimed to encourage the adoption of new machines and industries that were beneficial or necessary for the country. So this focus on modernization sought to enhance the Philippines' economic development and competitiveness. So wala lang gid sila nag-focus sa education and kanang murag legal aid. Nag-focus po sila gyud sa economic development. So during sa una nag-start na sila og adopt og mga new machines para sa mga industries nila sa industry sa Philippines para katong giingon ako nga economic development. So ang ilang tumong ani is for introduction of new technologies and industries for the growth of economic of the Philippines. So for the last one is shops, stores, and establishments shall be opened where the members may be accommodated, moved economically than elsewhere. So this means that the Liga planned to open shops and stores where members could buy goods more economically. So this initiative was meant to provide affordable goods to members, helping them save money and support local businesses. So this is all about them opening of shops and stores. So ang Liga Filipina nagaplano sila nga mag-open og mga shops or mga stores kung asa ang ilang mga members is makapalit og kanang mga product economically nga kanang murag maka-benefit ang country to have their one of their goals to be sufficed. So kaning initiative is para gyud maka-provide og kanang mura or kanang affordable para sa mga members nila. It helps them to save money and also to support local businesses.